What is up, guys, and welcome back to another Zelda month video. Today I'll be going over my top 5 favorite Zelda swords. One rule, no Master Sword allowed, of course. So, yeah, let's get this done. I'm really excited. I've been wanting to do this video for a while now. I've had the, list planned out for quite some time. And, yeah, let's get it done. Chop, chop. Oh, yeah, one more thing. That is totally a Zelda sword right there. Yeah. At the number 5 spot, we have the White Sword from the original Legend of Zelda. I really freaking like this sword. I think that this is what the Master Sword was based off of. And I just like it a lot. I just freaking love it. I think it's really, really cool. And, I'll be talking about why I really like it at the number 1 spot, because it kind of has something in common with the number 1 spot. So, yeah. Number 4, the Hero Sword. Now, Wind Waker was the first Zelda game that I ever actually got the chance of playing myself. At my daycare, they had it, and I got to play it. So this was the first sword in the Zelda series that I ever actually got to take my hands on and start cutting grass with. That's one of the reasons why I like it, but the other one is I just really like the design. I think the whole hilt is really nice. I like the shape of the blade. I like how it's the first sword in the game, and I just like it a lot. I like it. Number 3, we have the Wooden Sword from The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This is the first sword you ever get the pleasure of using in Twilight Princess, and so yeah, you actually get to use that and stuff, and that's a thing apparently. The Wooden Sword, invigorating. So yeah. Uh-oh. We're having a bit of problems here. Dang it. Ah. Sorry, guys. It's not quite working here. I don't know why it's not working. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ah! Okay, so you can't quite see it for some reason. Let me just zoom it out a little bit. There we go. The number 2 is the Goddess White Sword. I just like the design, pretty much. That's all I really have to say about it. I just like the hilt and the blade and everything on it looks freaking wonderful. Also, its scabbard is really cool. Also, it's from Skyward Sword. And yes, this is my favorite sword in the Skyward Sword game. So, yeah. There's a lot of friggin' swords in that game. There's like 70,000. There's literally like 47 swords in that game. It's ridiculous. And here we go to the number 1 spot. Give me a round of applause. That was extremely lame. Number 1 is the Gold Sword. Okay, so number uno is the Gilded Sword. I know on the number 5 spot I told you that the White Sword was on there for a reason, and that reason will be present in a moment here. Let me check just how long I've been recording. Okay. So, basically, when I first played Majora's Mask and I heard about this sword, I thought, dang, I freaking want it. It's just so cool looking. And I like how you start the game out with this tiny freaking sword, and then you end out with this big old thing, and it's really cool. Not usually in the Zelda games, the Master Sword or the final sword that you get isn't very much bigger than the first one. That is not the case in this game, because this thing is very big, and there's actually a lot more swords in this game. Because you got honorable mentions, by the way, are the Kokiri sword, because of it being the very first 3-dimensional sword that we were actually ever introduced to. The Razor sword, I think. I can't remember what it's called. The sword that you have to make before you make this one. Yeah, that's it. And then also, the Helix sword, which is the sword that you use while being Deity Link with the Deity Mask and the deities. And then the last one, the Great Fairy Sword. That's it. I knew it. It's the Great Fairy Sword. Which, by the way, Nintendo, why don't you go ahead and put this freaking sword, the Great Fairy Sword, or the Helix Sword, I don't really care which one, but put one of them in Hyrule Warriors, because, yeah. So, yeah, guys, that is all for today. I will get to making my top 5 favorites, new Zelda stuff for the rest of the month. I'm planning on doing 2 more videos for the month of November, which is Zelda month, if you didn't already know. I forgot to tell you guys the secrets of the thing, why I like the Gilded Sword so much. Okay, there are 2 swords in the Zelda series that you actually have to work to get. Instead of just going through the friggin' storyline to get, there are 2 that you actually have to do. They take a lot of skill. The Gilded Sword is the first one. When I first played The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, I decided that I wanted this sword very badly. And, so I looked up how to get it, and I saw how you get it, and I was like, okay, Goron races? The fudge? This sword took me easily about 2 weeks to get. Of course, I was too lazy to get the bigger magic bar. Yep. That's it. That's why. I was literally... The race is ridiculously easy if you have the full magic bar, but I was too lazy to go and get all the friggin' fairies of the dungeon to get that. I did not want to do that. So I ended up just friggin' trying for 2 weeks at the Goron races. And I remember finally beating it and getting the Gilded Sword, and it just felt so good that I had finally gotten it. It just took so long, and it was wonderful. It was the coolest thing ever that I had finally gotten the one thing that I really wanted to get in the game, and I finally got it. So yeah. And then, the other sword, which is number 5, the white sword. Now, this is the reason I like it so much. For one, I like the design, like I said before. I think it's what the Master Sword was based off of, I think. And, yeah. Also, this is another sword that you actually have to work to get. Now, this sword was actually really hard for me to get in the first Zelda game. Because I played the first Zelda game, a lot. When I was like 12, I think. Yeah, when I was 12, I played it a lot. And I just liked the game. I still like it. I still play it a lot. I think it's the coolest thing ever. And it's just a heck of a lot of fun to play. And, it took me a long time to get because, you have to beat 2 dungeons, or actually, you don't even have to beat 1 dungeon. You can literally just explore, get 2 heart containers, and then head up there. But you have to make it up the mountain, and then you have to go and, beat this little griffin thing, which I actually, just ran past when I first did it. And then I clobbered him on my way out. But yeah, I finally got it. It didn't take me as long. It took me about a day to get. A full day. Like, it was summer vacation, and it took me a full day to get my hands on. So, yeah. Yeah, it took a while to get. And I spent hours and hours just training and getting better and better at the game just so I could get that sword, and it was wonderful. Alright, guys, I've been recording for freaking years, so, yeah, guys, I guess I'll see you guys next time when I do my next Zelda video, which I'll just be talking about a bunch of different stuff I'm going to do later on. Actually, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do later on for Zelda month. I will be continuing the Takey Online thing. I'm sorry my screen recorder was broken for a couple of weeks, and I finally got it to work again, so, yeah. Anyway, guys, we'll see you guys next time, and, bye. I'm the freaking Hylian Charmander, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.